All right, so last night got in from my trip back from Bandung around 1:15 a.m. and got to experience kind of what the culture is over in sort of a bigger city area here. And it's just so wild that every single place really has its own specific culture. Everywhere you go, it usually has its own kind of specific culture that they have there. And I also got to see kind of what the international school culture looks like here, as well as they compete 3 or 4 times a year. They meet at one of the international schools and they do a swim competition or badminton or whatever the sport may be, cross country, whatever. And they come from Bali, they come from Bandung, they come from Salatiga, they come from all over, and they meet at one international school, and they do all of the competitions there. So that was cool to be able to see that. It was also cool that I got invited by my friends, so got to ride in their car on the way over, and then also we had a friend, a friend of a friend, that opened up their house so that we could stay there for free. So, and that house was really nice. So super thankful. Everything worked out great. Got to see the kind of the city life there. Uh, Plenty of McDonald's. So yeah, everything went super well with that. So thank you for everyone who was praying for my trip over to Bandung. I got to take the train back, so that was a cultural experience as well. Really nice train system they have here, so that was a good experience as well. And then for this week, for my prayer request this week, I would just say to pray for my sermon coming up on May 14th. Yeah, so I have everything sort of typed out. This is my I have it. It's basically 8 pages that I have typed out and checked through by several different of my language tutors. But now I just have to basically read it a bunch of times so that I don't have to read it when I'm preaching it. So yeah, just please pray that I could, when I'm actually up in front of my church, that I could be preaching and not just reading from the notes. So yeah, and then just pray that it would all make sense to the congregation, that I wouldn't offend anybody, but also would speak truth as well as I'm talking about the hope that we have in Christ, and then the fact that there's people out there who don't have that hope yet. So yeah, just please pray for that, and we'll see you next week.